guys. Who wants to pop with Mama Sue? And today we are doing a French toast breakfast. I know everybody loves a little French toast, so I'm here to show you how I do my special French toast. And the ingredients would be, I have right here is about a tablespoon of sugar. I have about 5 slices of bread. I have some eggs. I will be using 2 eggs in my mixture. I have cinnamon. I'm putting some almond extract, vanilla extract, nutmeg, some milk, and of course this is optional, but sometimes I like it, is powdered sugar on top of my French toast. So let's get started. Right now I'm going to crack 2 eggs into my little bowl here. Exit the shells. Two eggs. So we have our 2 eggs. Again, I show you 2 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate my sugar because I want to put my milk, about a half a cup of milk, about a half a cup. Now I want to begin to beat the eggs and the milk. After you beat your eggs and your milk, then you will begin to put in your seasoning, which is a little sprinkle of my cinnamon, a little sprinkle of my nutmeg, I'm going to use about a 1/4 teaspoon of my vanilla extract. So it's just like a little drop, not too much. You don't want to have an overpowering of your French toast, and especially with the almond extract. A 1/4 teaspoon. Just a little drop, eyeballing it. And begin to mix it well together. This is how it's looking. And don't worry about the seasoning as you go along with putting together your French toast. Don't worry about it sinking to the bottom of the milk. I mean, that's natural. All you got to do is get your fork and just begin to beat it, stir it together all over again. I like to get it nice and coated or nice and mixed together before I begin my process. Okay, so now that's mixed together. Now let's go to the stove with our oil and begin to do our French toast. Okay, you guys, so in this portion, you can either use vegetable oil or you can use butter, salted butter or unsalted butter. That's okay. You need your stove to be on a low to medium heat because you do not want to scorch your French toast. So, on electric stove, as I always mention, my stove ranges between 3 and 5, so I put it at a 4. If it seems to get too hot, your pan, then just take it off the stove and just kind of let it, cool just a little bit and adjust your temperature if it's too high. Okay, so let's begin. Now your pan is nice and warm. To test it, this is what I do. I hover my hands over the pan to make sure it's nice and warm. Then I take a little of the vegetable oil, and I do this thing where I add my oil into my cap, and I just drizzle it in the pan. Oh, you guys can see. See if I can get it. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a slice of bread, put it into my mixture, and just slightly dip it. Just barely let it float. And then, you see how it's looking? And then you're going to do again with the other side. Turn it over just like so. Barely let it seep into the mixture. And then now you don't throw it into the pan. You gently place it into the ready pan like this. And let it begin to cook. French toast making is not that complicated. It's pretty simple. And you can develop and build your flavor as you go, you know, and experiment and just take it to another level of French toast. The almond, it just brings out a different flavor in this French toast, along with the nutmeg and the cinnamon. It just blends real well together, and I like it. Excuse my children in the back. It is morning time, and they are wide awake and ready for this food. Okay, so this is how it looks when you flip it over. You can get it to get a little bit darker. Imagine you with a toaster machine, and you know how you get that golden brown toast look, and it starts to get a little dry around the edges, pretty much. Like, you know, you basically are letting the bread sit in the pan and letting the juices or the egg mixture and everything absorb till it's more or less dry instead of wet and soggy. You don't want a wet and soggy French toast. You want it pretty much like a toast. Exactly, that's how it looks. So you're going to do that for a good 3 minutes on each side. That's how long I give it, at least 3 minutes on each side. And don't worry about it scorching or burning anything, because like I said, you had the heat on a low to medium heat, and it should cook nice and even and not super fast, so you don't have to worry about it burning. I would not advise you leaving your pan and walk away. I want you to sit and babysit that thing, okay? Sit and babysit it. Like so. See, I like mine's a little bit light, and sometimes I like it a little bit darker, so it doesn't matter. But as long as it's not burnt, we are okay. So we'll be right back. A little bit of oil to my pan, only because I'm going to show you how to scramble eggs. It's pretty simple, like 1, 2, 3, so don't worry about it. Don't get nervous. I also want to mention, when you're doing your French toast, you can also use what they call Texas toast. You know, the thicker bread. I would have been using that today, but I don't have that today. So I'm using my, regular sliced bread. That's cool too. So you're going to crack the egg. Make sure you do not put your shells in your pan. Actually, I'm doing what you call a fried egg. See how I gently place the egg in the pan? You don't want to splat it on you because eggs, just as grits or anything that can get onto your skin, will burn, and it hurts like hell. Excuse my French. So you're going to let this cook, and you see how it got, you know, the bubbles on the white and things like that, and your egg yolk. Now, I'm going to burst my egg yolk because I don't want it sunny side up. Sunny side up is when you gently toss the egg when it's ready over, but when you turn it over, you cannot break the yolk, and that's what they call sunny side up. And you're going to let it cook for about a minute or two on the side that you turn it on, and that's what they call sunny side up. But today I'm doing a fried egg, so I'm going to pop my yolk like so. Just gently popping my yolk and let it run a little bit. At this point, you can add a little salt and pepper, but I'm not going to do it until afterwards. I'm just gently lifting the sides to see if it's ready to turn. So it's almost ready to be turned. I'm gonna do my spatula like so to separate it. Separate the two eggs because it's joined together. Okay, then you're gonna take it and flip it over, but being very careful to flip it over. And there you are. See how that looks? And that's what you call a fried egg. And I'm going to let it cook on this side for another 2 to 3 minutes. Just letting it fry hard. Because I like. And there you are. I'm going to let that side get a little bit darker. You guys, the aroma in this kitchen smells amazing. Making French toast. Yes, it does. How many of you like French toast? Okay, you guys, so this is the end result of our French toast breakfast with fried egg. I hope you guys can see it. I'm filming myself today, so I'm trying to utilize my light. And a little somebody wants to say hello. Uh-oh, and she wants to snatch the food. Look, Miracle. Say hey. Say hey. She's busy trying to get to the food. Hey. There she is. There she is. So right now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the powdered sugar on top. If I can get it open. Okay, Mama. I'm going to take just a pinch and sprinkle it like so. It's like magic on a plate. And there you have it. French toast. Would you like to have some? French toast with fried eggs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you will like it. Give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe with any and everybody that you know. And let them know what Mama Sue is doing in her kitchen with her recipes. And I'll promise you, I'll have more and more for you. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. And we're out. Yes.